Okay, another very important thing. You know that what is square root of 1? What is square root of 1? 1 or plus minus 1? What is cube root of 1? What is cube root of 1? Intermediate first year or second year, complex numbers. Cube root of unity, 1 omega square. Omega cube is again 1. You remember? Then why you are saying only 1? Cube root of 1 is how much? How do you know? This is whatever I am telling, I will show you. Immediately I will show. 1 cube root means 1. You know that. What is the 1 means? What is the angle? What is the angle? 2 pi. Plus means 2 pi. Cube root means 1 by 3. Power is 1 by 3. 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 means how much angle? 120. Okay? So you have 1, 120 and 240 and again 360. See, this is called 1, this is called omega, this is called omega cube. Omega cube is also becomes what? This is the same thing. So the coordinates of this value is minus 1 by, this is the omega value, this is the, okay? The same way you can see. This is what you have studied also, but you don't know. You have studied as a mathematical formula. Okay? That is the physical meaning. That's why, see, z is equal to 1, z square is equal to 1 means z is equal to plus minus 1. Okay? Here z cube is equal to 1 means how many points? 3. The angles and the values. To tell these two values, I require imaginary value because it is also having some imaginary. If anything is on this line, that is real. That much only I can understand. Remaining things I have to imagine like Marvel's movies. Okay? All Iron Man, Thor, all these characters are what? Imaginary. So numbers also like that. So whatever you can easily see, z power 5 equal to 1, you can easily solve and you can get all these complex numbers. Okay, I will tell you very simple example how best it is. Suppose 4 minus 3i, okay, it is this point. What is that point? What is that point? What is that point? 90 degrees from that position. From this point, if I make a 90 degrees, what is that point will come? 90 degree means how much? I said I. I is how much? 90 degree. You multiply with the I. 4i. My I into I plus 3. So 3 plus 4i is exactly 90 degrees from this point. Again you put a 90 degree, you will get this. So I means 90 degrees. Positive means n into 2 pi. Negative means odd number of pi. Odd number of pi. Okay? You please understand. Now that is why if you have anybody have electronics background, no problem. So people will call resistance, capacitor, inductor. The impedance is called J omega. Somebody electronics students already current is been used I symbol, current I. That's why instead of I, they use same I in mathematics, they use in J. J is also same, J square is equal to minus 1. So where the current and voltage have a 90 degree phase jump. That's why inductor we call as it is having a impedance of J omega C or J omega L is the impedance of inductor and capacitor impedance is the 1 by J omega C. It is all been said. The angle being represented using what? Complex number or the imaginary number. Okay. Now I will just tell you very basic difference between integration. Integration means you have a curve, you have x-axis. what is the area under this curve? It is gives the integration value. Integration means you have a f of x function from a this point, b point, a to b I went. What is this curve making this in this region with x-axis? What is the area? Suppose a curve is like this. Above the x-axis, the area is positive. Below the x-axis, area is negative. Okay? This is the meaning. Now, I will give very simple example. What is the integral of some constant k into dx? Huh? How many? Huh? Kx. How did it come? Can you show? I will take a x-axis. Y is equal to k. Y is equal to k means one straight line. Y is equal to k means one straight line. From 0 to x. 0 to x, if I draw it, what the shape of that curve forms? Can you tell? Can I have a board or something? No. Okay. It's no problem. Okay. Okay, no. Huh? Writing okay. So, okay. Suppose you have a x-axis, y is equal to k is straight line. From 0 to x, if you draw some area, what the area it will form? Rectangle. What is this value? 0 to k. What is this? 0 to x. So what is the area? That's why integral of k dx is how much? Okay. If I say integral of x dx, you have the x-axis, y-axis, y is equal to x line. Y is equal to x line. You take a square x and here also x. Okay. You want only this area. What is the full area? X square. How much is required? So it is. Okay. Now, similarly, if you have x square, that is also very simple. You take a x-axis, you make a small area here x square and you add it up to x square. You will form something like a squares you are adding. Squares you are adding, you will form a pyramid. You have a cylinder, you make a cone. Cylinder area is pi r square into h. Cylinder area is pi r square is the top surface area, circle area. Height is h, pi r square h. Same way, if I do a cube, if I make a cone out of that cylinder, then what is the area, volume of the cylinder? Volume of the cylinder is the pi r square h. If I make one point, make a cone, then what is the volume of that cone? 1 by 3 pi r cube. If I make a cube of x cube, in that I make a square pyramid, the square cone, base is square and it is a pyramid, this cone. You have formed a one small x squares are you are forming, adding. How much is the volume? 1 by 3 x cube, that is there. Okay. Now the question is, this we will discuss evening. You all of you think. Then what is similarly, you show me what is sin x dx is also same thing. What is the formula you know? Minus cos x. How it came? There is a one very very tricky thing that was known our mathematicians few hundred years before. But still you don't know. Then how can you teach to your kids? You are engineer. Can you teach a small integral sin x dx to your kids or not? Or your brothers, sisters, can you teach? అందుకనే ఒక శ్రీ ఒక మాట చెప్పాడు, దేశం అంటే మట్టి కాదు. సో ముందుకెళ్ళే దేశం ఉండాలంటే మరి ఇవన్నీ మీకు తెలుసుంటే ఆ దేశమే ముందుకెళ్ళిద్ది. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు, యు ఆర్ బ్రైటర్, only that country will be brighter. You don't understand, our country also doesn't have. There is no something like Bharat Mata. There is no person. We all are souls. We are not reading. Our Bharat Mata is also not reading. If you all are reading, our Bharat Mata is also. So if you know this integral formula, then our Bharat Mata also know. Otherwise we don't know. Okay? Now okay, listen. Very important. I will also show the same way what is Fourier series and what is Fourier transform. How much time I have?